Politics as usual.
Who we think is the most influential group of all time?
That's what we
Influential
doing.
rap
We
group
done
of all
We done
time.
did the West Coast, we done did the East Coast. So now it's time to get into the groups. All right, you want to set it off?
I said, okay, I know IV about to name 50 groups and shit.
I'm gonna go last then.
I'm gonna just name one group. 'Cause I think we should name one because we can name 1,000.
I got two for two different reasons.
Got
so
you. All right,
go
that's
ahead.
cool.
Yeah, I've got two.
I'm gonna say NWA. I think the way rap is listened to today, gangster rap, they not the creators of gangster rap, but they the fathers of that shit. Like
Right.
they ushered it, they made it popular and all that good stuff. And what Ice Cube, Easy, and all them Dr. Dre did for the West Coast, that's undeniable. You know what I mean? So I say most influential NWA.
I'm gonna go. I'll go next because
No, you're not. I'm going. I'm going next.
Oh, wow.
NWA. I hate when you go before me, bro, because you pretty much say exactly what the fuck I was about to
But
say.
then you tell me I'm
That's why
wrong.
your ass should have went first, motherfucker.
They arguing wrong.
Hey, they gonna argue with me over second.
So definitely NWA for sure. From the gangster, just their fathers. How what do you
Everything I
say?
said, yeah.
Pretty much. But I'm gonna have to add in Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang Clan for everything else that ain't gangster.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's a wrong answer for
Those are my two. You know what I'm saying? Most influential.
Okay.
Who you think Wu-Tang influenced?
Everybody like shit. I think Wu-Tang influenced.
Was it more so the coast that they influenced? East Coast?
Yeah, that sound. I think anybody who came up from under that came from that region. And
Sounded
hip
like
hop.
Wu-Tang?
Not sounding like Wu-Tang, but
You gotta
just
think when they came out too.
the criteria that was right. Yeah, just the shit that they rapped about.
Because they was before Big, they was before Nas. So the sound of East Coast rap had shifted after Wu-Tang, I think.
Yep, what he said. Appreciate you. Next.
I mean, it's arguable, but I mean, it's a good argument.
I don't know.
RZA, man. RZA.
I don't know.
All right. Phil.
Yeah, RZA alone, bro.
Yeah.
That,
I had NWA as well. I mean, that's the answer, yo. There's really no other.
It's a lot of answers I could get.
Librarian Phil.
All right, you pick one. You had your chance, right?
Yeah. But you
had
can't
a
say
chance?
ain't nobody else. man. You can't
Let's
say
be real.
that.
No, they are most influential group, unless you want to go other groups that had a smaller influence, maybe like Amigos or, you know what I mean, maybe Outkast, something like that. UGK maybe, but
Migos definitely had an influence for
they
sure.
did. So like we're
For
not going
sure.
to suspect.
Of the last 10 years, I think Migos the most influential group.
The question is the most influential. I'm going NWA for lyrics as far as after Police, they were provocative.
Provocative.
Provocative. There we go. Good SAT,
Gets the people going.
SAT word. Good SAT word. So that was that's one. Of course, being gangster rappers. Like I said, Style, whole night that came out in the 80s, and Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, just that tree just provided a whole coast, and going into the 2000s, I mean, provided another, not necessarily group, but sound and music as far as 50 Cent with Dr. Dre with that influence. So, I mean, all that comes from
tree.
all that
I
comes
see
from
what
that
you're
tree. You know what I mean? Cube tree, crazy. Like I said, it's a you can't. I mean,
We definitely giving NWA their flowers. 'Cause I'm a-
NWA, one of the main reasons that parental advisory explicit lyrics, that little logo,
This-
yeah,
right.
They pretty much
That's very true.
one of the groups responsible for that.
That's very true.
been
Them
Two
Lil-
Live
Yeah,
Crew.
for sure.
Yeah, Two Live Crew.
sure.
He said Luke, Ice-T, all them. I'm gonna round it out and follow up and agree. NWA to me is the most influential group, rap group of all time. Again, for all the reasons that these my brothers just said. I will throw in though honorable mentions because for me, Outkast.
No, he got that.
Outkast is my favorite group personally, and I thought about it and I was like, well, is Outkast, could they be in the conversation? And I'm gonna say
For
yes
sure.
because
Any convo?
I think Outkast could be the most influential rap group of all time because where they come from.
Yeah, for sure.
And you think about it, since Outkast came out and since Dre said the South got something to say, slowly but surely, especially the last 10, 15 years, Atlanta has been the
Capital of
mecca
hip-hop.
of rap, mecca of hip hop, and Outkast are they're the forefathers of Atlanta rap. So that's why I would put Outkast in there. Oh, why I think they could be in the argument. And I just thought about another group while we was talking.
There we go.
Because-
That was
hold on, hold on,
the list. That was
hold on.
over the list.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying because we talking, right? Let's talk about it. Trey brought up Wu
good.
Tang, and he said Wu Tang because I think you mentioned because they were not just from a sound standpoint, but just from the content and them being
Right, the shit they talked about.
the opposite of gangster rap, even though it was hardcore.
Yep.
But I'm gonna say, and niggas probably ain't gonna agree with me on this, but I'm gonna say Tribe, and I'm gonna say Tribe Called Quest because they are a group that were non-gangster rap. The content obviously was not gangster at all. But if you think about Tribe Called Quest and what come from that tree,
Every group it is.
hold on.
We can name some.
Can I
groups,
let me finish my point?
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, do your thing.
When you think about Tribe Called
Get it off
Quest
your
and what
chest.
come from that tree, you got Kanye West, you got J. Cole, you got Kendrick, you got everything that's not gangster rap.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't really popping before Tribe Called Quest. That's my argument is why they could be mentioned in that too. Because they made it cool to be
I'm not disagreeing with you,
The
but
way-
listen,
the
I'm
way
gonna say
polos
something.
and shit.
Go
With
ahead.
the Tribe Called Quest joint. I remember when Phife Dawg passed away. ESPN. I know Scott Van Pelt. I know y'all know Scott Van Pelt.
Yes, sir.
Oh, hey, white dude, yeah.
Hey, look. ESPN was doing monologues because they passed away. The Tribe had a big following,
Big following.
not just
Yeah.
amongst
Yeah,
black
of
folks,
course.
just white folks.
They influenced
I mean,
Outkast.
everybody.
You know what
I'm gonna say something controversial though.
What's up,
You
man?
ready for this?
When do you not say anything controversial?
I would say Migos is more influential than Outkast.
Oh shit.
You know what?
Yo.
I know why you're saying
To a,
that.
to a,
Do you
to a certain
agree with
degree,
it?
yes. To a certain degree, no.
It depends on what you're talking about. If you're talking about style and flow and all that,
Influential.
I give you that. But as far as
Influential.
But as far as
impact.
as far as making Atlanta hot,
Can I-
no. I
You said
can't
and
say that.
impact.
Can I ask a question?
And impact.
How do you feel? How you think of impact?
Just the impact.
Before you get to your point,
Mm.
why is Outkast one of the most influential groups? I break that down for me.
Because again,
Not- and I don't
they
disagree.
made
I just
Atlanta.
wanna know.
They made for as far as rap, they made in their whole crew, the Dungeon Fam. They made Atlanta a hotbed. As far as they was early on, but what they ushered in as far as Atlanta rap, and that's why Atlanta is still dominating to this day.
I totally disagree.
I mean,
I think
would
they
that
made
be- would
made
that be-
Atlanta the city hot.
Would that be considered influence?
Them and JD.
They
Would that be
yes,
considered influence?
yes,
They
because
did.
they influenced a whole lot of artists to come after them, especially rappers. Now they might not be directly influenced style wise.
when y'all feel Atlanta became the mecca of rap?
The Mecca was 2000 and
This was around.
Early 2000s.
Yeah,
It was
I
a
still in high
whole
school.
trap sound that came in that made Atlanta what Atlanta was. Outkast was doing their thing. Don't get it fucked up. Outkast was doing their thing. Goody Mob, all that. If we talking about influence, impact, and all that, I don't know nobody that sound like Outkast. Everybody that came. Let me finish.
You talking about the style though? You talking about the style?
What?
Everybody that came after the Migos, the whole cadence of rap changed. Everybody sounded like the Migos. The
Yeah.
whole cadence of Outkast ain't changed. Outkast put eyes on Atlanta for sure. Put eyes on the South. Give you that.
Okay.
But the Mecca of Atlanta ain't come to the trap sound came. That's when the Atlanta was the Mecca. T.I., Jeezy, Bone Crack, Lil
Gucci,
Jon.
Gucci.
T.I. that wasn't trap.
They
T.I. that
they
wasn't
brought in they brought in
Y'all terrible.
the hot they made Atlanta the Mecca. Outkast ain't make Atlanta the Mecca of nothing. Outkast was nice. Outkast is a better group than Migos, but we talking influence, impact. Migos definitely is the most influential.
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, I'm not going to
mad at
disagree with that, bro, at
I'm
all.
not mad at it.
I just really wanted to know. I wanted to dig in his brain and
That's I mean,
to figure out, you
Does
know,
it
why-
sound good to be like Outkast this, Outkast that?
No, but
But
I have
Migos
to
is
make
definitely the most influential group from Atlanta by far.
and a lot of people would agree with
Okay,
you.
so,
but I had to
alright,
make I had to make an argument for Outkast
So
because they're my favorite group.
outside? I mean, you could say Drake was one of their influences. Well, one
Was
of the
who
influences from the Migos because he kind of stole their sound a little
But
bit.
that was
Yeah,
more
I
like,
said
What
Nah,
sound,
but it's
what
far-
sound did Drake not steal?
Who would you say that?
Drake's still all there. Everybody.
compliment when he does it.
Who the influence?
Yeah.
The Migos? I say from Meek Mill to fucking Ace Hood to fucking everybody who
Uzi
came
Vert,
up.
all them young boys,
yeah. And,
Hold up, wait.
I think Ace Hood and Meek Mill was out before them.
Wait.
And they K changed once
crazy.
Migos came.
I don't think
Let's
so.
not get crazy
Meek
with
for
this
sure
argument.
K changed. Y'all tripping.
But hold on, whoa.
Yeah,
Are we
that's
talking about a
tripping.
particular song that these rappers emulated the Migos flow? Or are we talking about influence? That's two different things.
The whole sound of rap. When I see, if you watch Saturday Night Live and they make a parody of rap, they sound like the Migos. Everybody, they changed the sound of rap. How people perceive rap.
Yeah,
is
it was
the
a
Migos
conversation
sound.
because they were talking about mumble rap and all. I get that, but Drake jumping on a song with Migos or
That's
and
Phil
doing
point.
their
I
flow
just-
or Meek Mill
Drake
even
is a chameleon. He gonna sound like whoever he on the
but
song
Meek
with.
Mill even
Facts.
Meek definitely changed his flow.
Oh.
I've heard early Meek. If you go listen to the fucking Flamers mixtape, when Meek came out, everybody was like, who the Meek sounds nothing like how he used to sound.
Okay, but you
Nothing.
think Migos is the credit for that?
Yeah, he took their cadence.
But all right, so let's be technical then. If Migos, and like I said, a lot of people might agree with you, see, and I'm not mad at it. But if Migos are the most influential rap group of all time, who
I
you
didn't
think
say they was the
influenced?
most group.
Well, okay, but a lot of people may say that. Who you think influenced them? Because a lot of people say Migos got their shit from 3 6 Mafia.
Probably, yeah.
Crime Mob and
Probably, yeah.
So
I say 360.
it's always somebody ahead of the, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you would have
generation.
asked me this about
Different
10, 15
generation.
years ago, I might say 3-6. But today, Migos style and flow, that's the Migos flow that everybody's taking. If you ask me today, I'm saying Migos.
unanimously we saying NWA is
Yeah, top notch.
Okay.
because
I say Public Enemy. Sorry, no, I'm just
nah,
the clock.
Come on, man.
it's just so much that comes to their trees.
Flavor Flav.
Public Enemy though. That's
Like
crazy.
the powers that be.
Politics as usual.